Guys, are you still struggling with English fluency? You learn new words and practice grammar, even watch English videos, but what? When it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. Why? Have you ever think about this? What's stopping you? Why this happened with you? No. So today I'll expose the real reasons why you are not able to fluent it. So the reason that no one tells you, and trust me, once you fix these mistakes, your English and your mind goes fluency, and it will become skyrocket. So stay till the end, because the last point is the most powerful and effective one. It can completely change the way you speak English. So friends, let's get started. I will tell you part wise, like part 1, 2, 3. In a part will be a point. So part number 1, the biggest lie about English fluency. The first things we need to fix is a huge misconception that many learners believe. Most people think that learning more words and grammar will automatically improve your English or automatically make them fluent. But guess what? That's not true. So number 1, fluency is not just about vocabulary or grammar. And number 2, it's about confidence, okay, and mindset and real practice. So this is a real practice. And number 3, even native speakers make grammar mistakes. Do you know? They also make a mistake, but they speak naturally because they don't overthink it, and they think about it. Have you ever met someone who knows a lot of English words or vocabulary but still hesitate to speak? That's because they lack speaking confidence. They have lack speaking confidence and real word practice. So what's the solution? Let's move on the next part number 2. I'll tell you the solution, don't worry. So part number 2, you are practicing the wrong way. What is the wrong way? Now let's talk about the way most people practice English and why it doesn't work. They practice but it doesn't work. Number first, memorizing grammar rule. This is your biggest mistake. If you focus too much on grammar, you will hesitate while speaking. So don't focus too much grammar. Number 2, only reading and writing. This is your problem. If you don't speak, you won't develop fluency. So you have to speak also. Don't do reading and writing. Number 3, translating from Hindi to English. This slows down your speech and makes it unnatural. So this is your biggest problem. Don't think in Hindi to English and translate. So what is the right method? The right way to practice is, now first, speak more than you study, even if you make mistake. So don't worry. And number 2, use the shadowing technique. What is shadowing technique? I will tell you. Sentence and repeat sentence just like native speakers do. Like think. And number 3, think in English. Stop translating in your head. For example, instead of thinking आज मुझे market जाना है, directly think I have to go to the market today. So don't think first in Hindi and then translate. No, only think in English. And the more you speak, the faster you become fluent. This is your for motivation. The more you speak, you will become very fluent. So part number 3, fear of making mistakes is killing your fluency. Means if you are feeling freer, so don't worry. Let me ask you something. How many times have you stopped yourself from speaking English just because you are afraid of making a mistakes? Think about, sometimes it happened with you when you didn't speak because of thinking that what people will think. So what if people laugh at me? You think. What if I say something wrong? You think. What if I sound stupid? If these thoughts come to your mind, then listen carefully. This is your biggest problem, the biggest fear, biggest mistake. Even native speakers, native English speakers make mistake, but they don't stop. The only difference between you and a fluent speaker is that they keep speaking even when they make mistakes. But you think that if I make a mistake, then what will people think about me? Then now let's talk about how to fix this. Now first, forget about perfection. Your aim must be for progress. Number 2, surround yourself with English. Make your surround. like you can watch English and talk in English daily to daily. And number third, join English communities, like you can find a friend online groups to practice with. Okay, so fluency comes from confidence, not perfection, remember it. Now let's move to part number 4. You are not listening enough. This is your problem. Do you know what's common among people who learn English quickly? They, what they do, they listen to English more than they speak. This is his big, like, motivation, or you can say this is secret. So when I'm telling you something, when babies learn a language, do they start speaking first? No, they listen for months before they say their first word. So how to fix this? Now first, listen to English daily podcast. You can watch movies, YouTube, etc., and focus on natural pronunciation and sentence flow. Okay, and number third, repeat phrases you hear, like shadowing technique, with a shadowing technique. So you have to repeat what you hear, and if you don't listen to English, you will never sound natural while speaking. This is a problem. You have to improve it. Okay, you have to remove a problem. And now let's talk about part number 5. You are not speaking consistently. This is your problem. Imagine this: if you go to the gym once a month, okay, will you get fit? No. Then how can you expect to be fluent if you only practice speaking once in a while? Have you ever think about it? So what is the solution? Now let's talk. I'm going to talk about solution. Make it a daily habit. Okay, is make it daily habit. Now first, speak for at least 15 to 20 minutes every day. Even if you talk to yourself, you can talk yourself, you can talk about your daily life. And number 2, record yourself and listen to your mistakes. You have phone, you can record in speaking English, and what is your mistake, find it. And number 3, find an English speaking partner or join speaking clubs. Consistency. So consistency is the key. The more you speak, the faster you will improve. So friends, now move to part number 6, the secret tricks that native speakers use. Do you want to know one crazy trick that will instantly make you sound more fluent? So it's called connected speech. What is connected speech? So native speakers don't pronounce words separately, they connect them. Okay, they connect the sentence, like. And number 2, they use contractions and shortcuts, like what are you doing? They don't know though, they don't do this. What are you doing? They don't say, they say what are doing, what are doing. Number 2 sentence, I don't know, I do know, I do know. I am going to, I'm gonna. They say this. So how to use this? Start noticing how native speakers join words. Okay, and number 2, copy their pronunciation and rhythm, like how they are speaking, how they are saying the words. Okay, and practice speaking fast and smoothly. You can try, and so try it now. So say I am gonna go, there's instead of I am going to go there. So it's good, so feels more natural, right? Now let's talk about part number 7, the final secret: change your mindset. Okay, now let me tell you the biggest secret of fluency. It's not just about English, it's about your mindset. Okay, so number first, if you believe you are fluent, you will sound fluent. And number 2, if you speak with confidence, people will listen to you. So confidence is very important. And number 3, the more relaxed you are, the better your English will flow. Okay, relax, speak with relax. So stop doubting yourself and start speaking from today. Alright guys, if you fix these mistakes, I promise your English will improve faster and faster. And subscribe to Edupratik for more powerful. So thank you for